Hello everyone. I'm going to show you an incredible trick, transforming this old broken electric kettle that was destined for the trash into a highly efficient, portable charcoal stove. I'm starting with this old electric kettle I found in the scrap pile. It's completely broken, but the stainless steel body is exactly what we need for this build. I'm using a screwdriver to remove the handle and the lid. It's crucial to remove all these plastic and electronic components because they would just melt and release toxic fumes under the high heat of a charcoal fire. Next, I take some heavy-duty tin snips and carefully cut away the protruding spout. This helps create a more uniform, cylindrical shape that will be easier to work with later. I'm using a ruler and pen to mark the center of the kettle. I'm wrapping a piece of red electrical tape around the exact center of the kettle's body. This is a simple trick that gives me a perfectly straight and highly visible guideline for when I need to cut the metal. I'm marking a few straight lines around the electric kettle. I'm using a step drill bit to create holes around the body. This step is absolutely critical because a good stove needs excellent airflow to keep the charcoal burning hot and efficiently. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. I use an angle grinder to meticulously cut the kettle in half, following that red tape line we laid down earlier. This leaves us with two separate pieces that will form the inner and outer walls of our stove. I'm sanding the sharp metal edges thoroughly. This is super important to prevent any accidental cuts while handling the stove. Once it's smooth, I flip the top half upside down, and you can see how it slots right into the bottom half to create a clever double wall design. For the next part, I'm melting down a few red candles in an old pan. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. Once the wax is completely liquefied, I use tweezers to fish out all the leftover cotton wicks. Here's the secret ingredient. I'm mixing a generous amount of fine sand into the hot wax. I'll stir it until it forms a thick clay-like paste. This mixture is fantastic because it acts as a long-burning solid fuel base and a strong, heat-resistant sealant. I'm placing some charcoal into the bottom of the central chamber. Then, I add a few scoops of our wax and sand paste, followed by more charcoal. This ensures we have a dense, highly combustible core. Now, I use the remaining paste to tightly pack and seal the gap between the inner and outer metal shells at the top. This is vital because it seals the airflow, forcing oxygen to travel through our drilled holes and directly into the fire core, while also insulating the outer wall. I top off the inner chamber with a final layer of charcoal chunks. I light a small piece of tissue and drop it onto the charcoal. Thanks to the wax mixture and our carefully designed airflow, the fire catches almost instantly and begins to burn incredibly hot and steady. I'm placing a pot of water on top to test its power. After boiling for a while, it makes the water boil vigorously in an instant. This homemade portable stove is incredibly effective. If you enjoyed this upcycling project and found it inspiring, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below telling me what you'd cook on this stove. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more fantastic DIY ideas. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.